All right, we're live.
Yeah.
So Wildman joined with Wildmanbeyond tonight, and also
studioredand. Matt Thomas, Rambo Minion, glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Greetings and salutations again, fellow YouTubers. Coming from us again, once again. It's been a while. I'm glad to come up with you two again.
Yeah, we haven't no viewers yet, but I'm sure somebody's going to jump in a second.
This is such a treat, gentlemen.
It sure is.
There's so much to talk about tonight.
Oh, I can't wait.
It took a minute for us to set up, but we're here.
Yeah. I can't believe that this thing is this easy. Such a cool little thing.
Yeah, we're going live too. So I make sure to double check that we're going live. And yeah, we're live right now. So Matt Singer is in the house.
Hello, Mr. Singer.
Matt, I like that show.
You guys see the new one with the beasts?
What's that?
The beasts of love or something like that? Beasts of something?
Man, I don't know what that is.
It's like they take people. It's like a dating game, but they put like people who like they dress people up in these crazy costumes that look like creatures, like furries. And then
are you kidding me? A blind date show where they dress up as beasts?
It's awesome. They like it's phenomenal. Like I forget what it's called, man. Go to it's on Netflix. It just
that sounds like a masquerade party on steroids.
Yeah. Did you see The Masked Singer with Mickey Rourke?
I did see that. I was so blown away. I had no idea someone like him would be on there. I had no idea.
Yeah, he paid his friend.
Just real quick, Matt Singer says, guess what film is being distributed by Lionsgate Clerks 3?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. I just hope they don't fuck it up. I fuck everything up now. But I saw the first Clerks. I really enjoyed the first Clerks. I didn't see Clerks 2. I'm looking forward to Clerks 3, despite that Kevin Smith has. Of course, you heard the news that he's probably fucking up He-Man right now.
But the reviews are good. 93%
on He-Man.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I feel a little bit thrown under the bus with this He-Man. You know, like I want to say that I love it, but I can't honestly say that because they changed. I read the first comic and they changed so much shit.
I haven't watched any of it.
That's why I haven't watched it yet either, because I'm wary. But yeah, I grew up with He-Man. You know, I still love the live action movie with Dolph Lundgren. That tried to do what Transformers what ended up doing. And I thought that was one of Dolph Lundgren's iconic roles. I don't care what anybody says. Everybody knows him for Ivan Drago. That's cool. Maybe the Punisher, but He-Man, man, I think he gave He-Man justice. I know some people say he was kind of off, but I thought he did an amazing job.
Yeah, like a lot of people shit on that movie, but I remember when that came out when I was a kid, and that was a magical fucking movie.
I still haven't seen it. By the way, for people out there that are watching, the two people, that's studioredand. So.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's my sigil. My digital signature, guys. Sorry.
Are you kidding? But
the artist formerly known as studioredand.
Yeah, because the symbol. Because you learned, you took some note from Prince.
Yeah.
Can you guys see the comments on the live thing there?
I can't see the comments. No.
Okay, because I'm able to display the comments on screen, I guess.
Oh, I can see them on screen though.
Okay.
Kermit the Frog. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, Kermit the Frog that was on Masked Singer.
Yeah. All right. What about this comment?
94, 2000. What year was Clerks 2?
94.
No, that was Clerks 1. Was it?
I have to say Clerks 2. I have to say Clerks. But someone was also asking, what are you looking forward to in Cobra Kai season 4?
Oh yeah, let me go.
Yeah.
You're right. What about you, Wild Man? I know Terry Silver.
I'll take Clerks. You take Cobra Kai.
Okay, you want me to go first? You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Of course, you know what? I am so happy for the show. It's getting a lot of good resignation. I mean, it was people were talking about like crazy on The View, on Entertainment Tonight, and Access Hollywood with Mario Lopez, Slate from Saved by the Bell himself hosting Access Hollywood. That was awesome. He even showed a picture of his kids dressing up as Cobra Kai for Halloween. That was very awesome. I like that. And yeah, this show is a runaway it's a runaway fireball. It keeps going and going, keeps getting better. And season 3 is definitely my favorite season. It's the quintessential season in my opinion. But I'm totally looking forward to what season 4 is going to bring. Of course, the big one is going to be Terry Silver, Thomas Ian Griffith, who has come out of retirement. I never thought he would come out of retirement, but I saw that teaser trailer. He looks more intimidating. This guy is going to be the Thanos of Cobra Kai for sure. He is going to go in and tear everything up, man.
The silver snap. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, the quick silver snap.
Bring Miyagi back from the fucking dead.
Yeah.
But of course the big question mark for this season is Hilary Swank going to be in it.
Yeah,
that'd be amazing.
I've had this theory that Hilary Swank, her character Julie Pierce, is going to be the mother of Tori.
I've heard that too.
Because think about it, if you watch season 3, we didn't see her face. She was sick. She was sick, and you see her little brother tossing her food to her mother in bed, and you see this little hand there, and you hear her voice. It doesn't sound like Hilary Swank, but you know they're going to switch that up. You can tell they did that if it's true, you can tell they switch that in movies all the time. They know they change the voices and actors and stuff. But,
and that'd be a really great role to do too. Like imagine like the powerful performance that she could do all the drama.
Yeah, especially when she's sick. But I can see her. It will start off where her cancer is in remission, and she finds out. I think I kind of pictured it in my head that Johnny and Daniel go to see her, Julie, and they tell her what's been going on with Tori, that she's in Cobra Kai, and that she lied to her mother, and then she confronts her, and then I have a feeling that there's going to be a fight between mother and daughter, just like father and son, because that whole Star Wars trope, fathers against, because we never, can you imagine mother against daughter? We saw father and son like in Star Wars, but we never saw something like that with mother and daughter. That'll make it even more epic and dark. Because like I said, people are calling Cobra Kai the better Star Wars. They're even calling it the new Star Wars, despite the fact that Karate Kid's been around for years. People are treating it like Star Wars now.
Yeah.
What do you think about? What do you think about that theory I have with Hilary Swank and Tori?
I like that.
I will see how it goes. I mean, I'm not sure about. I mean, I probably wouldn't do something different. I hope that's. I mean, we'll see.
But you know what? Of all the people, especially the Cobra Kai fan channels, all the characters they talked about, the one person I want to see, even in season 5, definitely Michael Ironside from the next Karate Kid.
Yeah.
I can see him teaming up. Can you imagine? Because Martin Coe has been a legend for playing iconic villains. Michael Ironside and Martin Coe, they're both known. Can you imagine? Think about Martin Coe and Michael Ironside, even along with Thomas Ian Griffin teaming up. That would be epic. I'm telling you, that is a perfect comeback for Michael Ironside, because Michael Ironside, he's not doing shit.
Have you seen him?
He's doing. I saw some YouTube. He's doing some interviews like via Zoom and stuff like that because of the pandemic. He just did a small independent film. He talked about it on YouTube. He's talking. He's doing interviews via Zoom. I mean, it's what the fuck is he doing? That's Cobra Kai's perfect for him. It's a perfect comeback. Look at Martin Coe. He made a comeback with it. It'll be perfect for him.
Oh, by the way, Stranger Boy says hello.
Hello, Stranger
Hello.
Boy.
Great
Sir.
salutations.
Sam is in
Sir
the house.
Spade
Hello, Sam.
in the house. In the house. Have you seen him in Have you seen Ironside in The Alienist?
No, I haven't. I saw him in
Oh, is
Nobody.
that show with Dakota Fanning, right?
Wow, he is scary as fuck now. And like, I
Yeah.
just found this out. His character J.P. Morgan. Did you know that was the original basis for Mr. Monopoly?
I didn't know that.
No kidding.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, Cobra Kai is perfect for Michael Ironside in his career because it'll be just like Martin Cobra. It'll be a perfect comeback for him. I mean, he's known for playing villains, and of course, Victor, Total Recall, and then of course he's known for being the hero for the Splinter Cell video game, Sam Fisher. I mean, what the fuck is he doing? He's not doing doing anything. Cobra Kai is perfect for him.
Yeah, I agree. Wait, Uriel says I'm more excited with the next season of Cobra Kai than Space Jam 2 and Black Widow combined.
Fuck those fucking movies. I didn't even see those movies. Space Jam, Black Widow. You know, there was a better movie called Black Widow. You remember? It came out in 1980.
Oh,
So there.
Richter got him.
Married.
I think the Black Widow guy.
Because the original term for Black Widow was about a woman who would marry and kill their husband for money.
I haven't seen that one.
That was a 10 times better movie than this woke ass piece of shit.
Was that the Hugh Hefner story? Is that Anna Nicole?
Go real quick because I don't know if Matt wanted to talk a second about Kevin Smith.
Oh yeah, 94, 2006. Like, it's weird because I like all the Kevin Smith movies nobody likes. Like, I like the Bigfoot one. I like the Jersey Girl. Clerks probably my favorite, but Clerks 2, oh man, there's some really good scenes in Clerks 2 that no one ever like gives enough attention to. Oh man, when I met him, like I got to ask him a question about like the Pumpkin song that he uses for like 1979 for Clerks 2. And he's saying that it's like the only time where Randall's so defeated, you know, like there was no that he just felt like he was left behind, you know. And it was such a great scene, such a great movie. But I really do like Kevin Smith, and I know he's getting a lot of shit this week.
Yeah.
Like crazy, like I heard crazy stuff, but like, don't start with this fucking canceled Kevin Smith bullshit. It's probably not even his fault.
You know, that's a good point. You made a good point there.
And like I'm only saying like maybe he did lie, but maybe he didn't lie because the show takes place over like 4 different time periods or something like that. And like what they're gonna give us now, that's like only halfway to like the next episodes, right? So who's to say that he wasn't lying? Maybe he was just giving us what we need as we go through. But I am pretty pissed that fucking Orko dies.
Oh my God! Don't fuck! Oh jeez!
Oh wow, man!
Spoiler alert, everyone!
Jeez!
They
of
killed
all
Luke
the
Skywalker's
people
favorite
they had to kill off, it had to be Orko. Jeez!
Hey,
like
Bobby.
anybody, I could think of like 50 other fucking people killing that show.
What a way to start off the fucking season! You kill off. that takes me out of the show right away. That takes me out of that show right away.
Shit.
Oh wow, man!
You fucked it up already.
Yeah. But you know, like the gentleman who mentioned Clerks before, that there for the past year and a half, I think, there's been a reading in circulation of Clerks 3. They did a live reading or a broadcasted reading. So there are people out there who have signed NDAs for like a year and a half now who know what Clerks 3 is going to be, start to finish. Imagine running into one of those people.
Yeah, they start filming soon, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking. I want to see. I want to watch the first Clerks again. I need to see the second one, and so I can. So I want to see how this. So I see how far this will go.
All right, real quick to kind of skim through some of the questions here. What if Seth MacFarlane directed MCU Fantastic Four reboot?
That could be interesting, but
he's known for Spawn, right?
Yeah.
Seth MacFarlane, yeah, Family Guy.
I want to see him fucking finally do his Spawn his way. Just let him do everything. Just let him do everything, and then we can lay it to rest. I think it would be a good thing.
Seth Green or Seth MacFarlane?
I prefer Green. I love Seth Green. He seems like an okay guy.
Yeah. I say Green more. Thoughts on Megan Fox wanting FX to do a Jennifer's Body TV show?
Oh my God.
That says it all.
Do people even remember that fucking movie?
I've never seen it.
Jeez, Megan, what the fuck are you doing? You fucked up Transformers and Ninja Turtles. Now you're fucking a movie you have done that nobody remembers.
Nobody even knew existed.
Bobby says, hey.
Hey,
Bobby
Bob.
Reynolds. Uriel says that, yeah, Space Jam is definitely a fun, guilty pleasure from my childhood. And it should have been just one movie. I agree.
Absolutely. I'm not even going to watch it. And fuck LeBron James. I know the crazy story about him. Shit on him.
I have no desire. I haven't even seen Space Jam 1.
That's a fun movie.
No, never seen it.
Oh man.
Is it good?
Really?
Yeah. Flash Flex is in the house. He says hi.
Yo. I like his avatar.
Are you related to Grandmaster Flex? Grandmaster Flex or something?
He has a cool avatar.
Mm-hmm.
He does.
That reminded me of that song from Tron. Da, 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 da.
Only Solution, right? That's the name of it.
Yeah.
Only Solution, yeah.
Love will find you. That's a great fucking
never
song.
mind. That's I mean Tron
They need
Legacy.
that.
Tron Legacy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Was that song in the original Tron?
I don't know, but Flash says that it's confirmed Tom and Jerry are not in the Space Jam New Legacy. Made this movie flop and be forgotten.
I heard Tom and Jerry isn't perfect either. I haven't seen that. I'd rather watch that Tom and Jerry movie than this piece of shit because at least they tried to pay homage to Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch that.
It's only about Tom and Jerry, not like a million other characters that we don't know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather watch the Tom and Jerry movie than this piece of shit. That Tom and Jerry movie isn't perfect either, but I'd rather watch that. I haven't seen that one yet, but at least they tried to do effort with that.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. What was that other Tron 1? Believe it or not, I've only seen parts of it.
That's a good song.
Yeah.
Don't push me because I'm close to the edge.
I'm just looking at movie news right now. Nothing interesting. There's a little echo, but it's all right.
That dog?
What's that?
Was that dog in the background?
No dog on my end.
Not mine either. Not watching Ready Player Space Jam. I like the Ready Player One. I love the Ready Player One. I'd rather watch Ready Player One than Space Jam 2. I even got an Oculus. I'd rather watch Ready Player One on my Oculus.
I still haven't seen Ready Player One.
Oh my God. You gotta check that out. It totally represents where we are now, especially with the old Oculus thing. You need to get Oculus.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? You need to watch Ready Player One and Oculus. And of course, they're coming out with the sequel, Ready Player 2, the book. And you know they're going to do a movie after that.
We need to do like a marathon of stars, but for like an Oculus for John.
Absolutely.
We get him an Oculus.
Give me some good movies to watch. Should Rick and Morty make a South Park crossover?
You know what? I have never seen Rick and Morty. I have never watched it. Never watched
Never watched it either.
Speaking of VR, I only watched one Rick and Morty episode, and I was watching it in VR. I was standing on top of a building and looking off into the sky at night, and someone projected Rick and Morty off the skyline. And it was the one where he was like letting people into his door, and he was like, this guy with a bird beak shows up. It's like, come in and wet your beak or something like that. But like, it was really funny.
Uriel says Tom and Jerry, the 2020 movie isn't good at all, but I'd rather watch it than Scoob, which is crap.
That's a good reply. That's a good yeah. I'd rather watch that than this. So you know what? It's not Space Jam. It's Shit Jam. That's what it is. It's Shit Jam.
Where can they stick it, Wild Man?
It's shit mixed with jam. That's what it is.
Where can they stick it?
Down the cum hole for sure.
Who's worse, Justin Trudeau or Joe Biden?
Fuck both of them. Justin Trudeau let us down. Justin Trudeau let us down so bad that I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for Justin Trudeau. Like, Justin, I can't say anything because my wife will get mad at me, but you know what I mean. You let us down.
Yeah.
Fucking bastard.
And Matt's Canadian here. He's my fellow Canadian friend.
Yeah. Yes. From like that's another great Kevin Smith movie that everybody hated, but I liked was Yoga Hosers because it's about where I live.
I thought you were going to talk about Red State.
Red State. It took me a while to get into it, but I got it. Like, if you detach Kevin Smith from it and you watch it for like Michael Parks, it's pretty good.
Okay. I saw it once. I remember Michael Parks in it.
Yeah, I don't mean like detach Kevin Smith, like ignore him, but like it does. Like you're used to having comedy with Kevin Smith or drama. So when you go into something like Red State, it's like it doesn't feel like a Kevin Smith movie at all. That's kind of what I like about it, But I really do love
Melissa Leo. She's in that. I'm a fan of Melissa Leo. I need to watch that for her. She was just in that Netflix movie Thunder Force. Did you hear about that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It's a fun guilty pleasure. Octavia Spencer and Melissa McCarthy, they were okay. It's a fun guilty pleasure.
It's on my list.
Someone asked here, what if Kenny from South Park made a cameo in the Mortal Kombat movie?
Oh my God, he would. They would skin him alive, and he's like Wolverine. He's like Wolverine,
They would just pass him around, take bites out of him.
He'll make the movie a little bit better.
Yeah.
Not as boring.
You know what made that? I haven't seen the movie yet, but I'm gonna check it out. What made the movie better? If you had the cast from Cobra Kai in there, that would have been interesting. You would hear Kreese say finish him, and then Johnny would do like a punch Daniel's head off or something.
Yeah, with all the Mortal Kombat gore.
Yeah, exactly.
So he also asked, wasn't Michael Parks also in Tusk?
Yeah,
I have never seen that. I need to watch that. I need to watch Tusk. I have not seen that.
What's cool is he was in that one too, and like that's part of that great Canadian trilogy that didn't get finished. Like they said they were going to do the next one. They said they were going to do the Moose Jaws, but now they're going forward with Parks 3. So I don't know if we're going to get it, but they said we're going to get it. But it's funny, like. If you're from here, you get all the jokes, like all the dumb French jokes. That's funny.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you see that comment? This is from Wildman Beyond. What do you think about Scarlett Johansson turning her back on her hyper-sexualized roles, including Black Widow?
ScarJo, you are Hollywood hoe. Come on now. You think we're actually going to fall for that? That's what got you in the business in the first place. Don't give us that shit. Get the fuck. You're just saying all that just to promote your woke ass movie. Fuck you, ScarJo. ScarJo, you are a Hollywood hoe. That's what got you in the business in the first place. Suck off. Suck the Hollywood's cumble like you always do to get fucking movies.
You still there, Matt?
You know what? You know what Scarlet I'm looking forward to? You know what movie is going to be way better, hopefully, than Black Widow, Snake Eyes, because we have there's a better Scarlet, a better Scarlet in there, better Scarlet in there with red hair that can kick ass 10 times better than fucking Black Widow.
Did you guys see the new Supergirl?
No, I haven't seen it. Well, you mean the new Flash movie?
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna.
Uh-oh. You got some Matty Black.
Scarlett Johansson got wild.
Like bad stuff.
Of course, you know, I'm definitely looking forward to Michael Keaton coming back as Batman. You see I saw the Batmobile. I saw the Michael Keaton. He's got that hair again. He's going to be in the suit, and I heard that he's going to be in the movie the whole way. You know what? Instead of a Flash, why couldn't they have a solo Batman movie with Michael Keaton come back? Like kind of like with the Dark Knight Rises. They could the Dark Knight Returns. But even 10 times better than fucking Dark Knight Pisses, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
They should have done. Why not? If you're gonna bring Michael Keaton back as Batman, why couldn't you just do a solo movie with like a remake of the Dark Knight Returns? Way better than Dark Knight Rises. I mean, how difficult is that?
Because they just like to fuck us over now. Now it's just like, oh, let's see what we can get them to pay for. You know, like, let's see how much money we can get them to spend and give them nothing.
You know what? I just got back watching some episodes of the Batman animated series. It still holds up. It still holds up.
Great show.
That music too.
Of course, you know the story they're thinking about rebooting that too, right? Did you hear about that? I told you that.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I just think with the Supergirl, they're going to Feora, and they're going.
You know what? You know the Supergirl, this new Supergirl. You know the suit looks interesting, but still kind of strange because it looks like more of a Spider-Man suit.
Yeah.
But honestly, despite how woke the Supergirl show is, sometimes I prefer that Supergirl than this. I even still prefer the Helen Slater Supergirl.
I still have to watch that.
Even Laura Vanderbilt was amazing.
Yeah. She's gorgeous. Yeah.
Bobby asked, "What if Saved by the Bell be Happy Days?"
That could be cool.
I don't know.
Screech and the Fonz.
Rest in peace, Screech. We miss you. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Flash. See this comment here. They should do a crossover movie with Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes.
I see that. They can do that. I want to see that. I want to see that than the other shit jam, whatever.
Sperm jam.
Scarlett Johansson had a crush on Obama.
Okay, no fucking shit. She'd probably suck his cum hole too. No fucking surprise.
Uriel says Michael Keaton's old Batman is going to be the best part of the new Flash movie.
I agree.
Oh. You all right, Matt? You all right, Matt?
I feel alive, guys.
Jonathan Mills is asking, what is your favorite movie-based video game, Matt? Mine is Matrix Path of Neo on PlayStation 2.
I always wanted to play that one. Never got to.
Definitely right away, I have to say Ghostbusters, the video game. Definitely. Because you know how I feel about Ghostbusters. I'm looking forward to this new movie coming out, Afterlife. I truly have faith in this. It looks great so far with the minis, puff men. Those guys. That's already become a thing already. Like with Baby Yoda, those guys are like the Baby Yoda of Ghostbusters now. Because you know how I mentioned Star Wars is kind of like my Ghostbusters. Those things are like like Baby Yoda right now. Those mini puff men things, the marshmallow things. I like that. I have faith in this movie. I'm looking forward to it. Just a bummer that they can't bring out fucking summer. Don't give me that fucking excuse with the pandemic. Put it out in the fucking drive-ins for fuck's sake. The same thing with Top Gun 2. Enough of this. Enough of that pandemic excuse.
That one for sure. I'm gonna watch on big screen 3D Oculus. Ghostbusters.
Me too.
I can't wait to see it.
Like people out there. When you go to IMAX and watch IMAX 3D, guess what? That's like 10% of what the 3D looks like on a fucking Oculus. You are gonna get blasted out of your fucking seat. You watch out. Have you watched those, Isaiah? Have you watched those 3D trailers? Like where they just play trailer after trailer. It's all in 3D. It's insane.
I heard about that. I need to watch those.
Yeah, it's on big screen. I saw you did that a live stream from big screen one time on Facebook.
Yeah. Like I said, you know, Oculus, they have a virtual movie theater where you can go in and talk to other avatars. You know, you can go to 3D movies. They even had a Top Gun 3D.
It was Top Gun and T2.
They even had like a drive-in, virtual drive-in there too. And you can set it up. You can set up an event. You can set up an event like that.
Yeah. You can have your friends come in, watch parties, and then you can just go around watch other people's stuff. And then if you get bored doing that, they have events where you can go to like a venue and watch like a rock concert, like you're in the fucking concert, and your friends are there.
I'm sorry. I was laughing at this question. I looked down below and someone was asking, Wildman Beyond, can he tear the Dark Knight Rises a quick new one?
that movie is a disgrace to the whole franchise of Batman. You know what? Though that whole Chris Nolan franchise is so fucking overrated. The actors were okay. Heath Ledger was good, but still, man, Chris Nolan, you don't know jack shit about Batman, man. Stay the fuck out of comic books, man. I saw Tenet, that was okay, but stay the fuck out of Batman or comic books in general, man. That's what they should from now on. Leave the comic book stuff to people who are passionate enough, and no more of these artsy fartsy people in Hollywood who don't know jack shit. Just that's why I like it. That's why Cobra Kai is good, because you have fans. Because these 3 guys are fans. They grew up watching watching the Karate Kid. That's why it's so popular. Don't bring any outsiders in anymore. Leave those artsy fartsy ass filmmakers. Don't get me wrong. I love all kinds of movies, but leave those guys like Chris Nolan out of it, please. Leave them out. Leave them out.
They're good for what they do, but get the people in who are really invested, like emotionally.
Yeah.
You know?
And Bane, why the fuck did they have to have Bane like fucking Sean Connery? Why couldn't they have the Bane in the comics? Yeah, I understand Batman and Robin isn't a perfect movie, but at least that Bane was more psychotic, and he looked the part.
Yeah.
Come on, Tom Hardy. I'll give Tom Hardy credit for Venom, but hey, man, what the fuck? He almost sounded like Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat. Now, it will be glorious. Shut up.
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery is rolling in his fucking grave right now. And don't get me started with this new James Bond movie either, because I'm afraid they're gonna fuck that with all this woke shit going on with that. Don't get me fucking started with that.
Let me go back up. Let me just kind of going back here. What if Universal acquired the rights to Scooby-Doo?
I don't know.
Thoughts of the alleged feud between Alyssa Milano and Shannon Doherty?
Did you guys hear about this other Scooby-Doo that was coming out? Like this fan Scooby-Doo that was fantastic? I don't even know what it's called.
What's
Mystery
it called?
Incorporated?
Look it up real quick.
It was like a Scooby-Doo, but like a really smooth Scooby-Doo. Like how maybe you could do a Scooby-Doo today. But it was a fan film, but it looked and sounded so good.
They made a fan film. See, that's why I tell you, fans are doing it 10 times better than fucking Hollywood.
Exactly.
Yeah, I see a trailer right here.
I mentioned this. I'm surprised no one talked about it. Cobra Kai, in a way, is not a fan film because it's a TV show. It's a fan fiction show because it's something created by fans for the fans. This is like the first big fan fiction that's become a huge thing in the mainstream. People don't realize that Cobra Kai is a fan fiction thing. I think it's the first ever fan fiction content that's in the mainstream. People don't realize that Cobra Kai is a fan is in a way is a fan film because it was created by fans for fans. People don't
You know
realize
what's great about Cobra Kai is that one of the really great things about Cobra Kai that I love so much is it shows you that the Hollywood days are numbered because it shows Hollywood that you don't need money anymore. You don't need that Hollywood machine gobbling up millions of dollars for nothing. You don't need it anymore.
Mhm.
If you have a vision and if you love that vision and if you believe in that vision, you can make it happen for no money. And I think I think Cobra Kai is fucking scaring the shit out of a lot of these other studios.
No shit, because look, do you realize how far that show has come, going from YouTube to Netflix? And now it's blowing up the net all over the fucking world. I'm telling you, people are calling it the new Star Wars and all that. That goes to show you. That goes to show you. It's going back to Batman. Going back to Batman, I heard of this. I heard about this popular Batman fan film. I forgot the name of it, but I heard it's a better movie than the Chris Nolan films. I'm telling you, fans are doing it better than Hollywood.
And I like how they're writing it. They're writing it like there may not be a tomorrow. Let's fucking go now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they're giving it all they got, and they're like the further it goes, it just gets bigger and bigger, and more people come back, and you can tell.
It's like it's like a rolling fireball. It's like a rolling fireball. It keeps going and going, and it keeps getting hotter and hotter every fucking time, and you can't take it out. You can't take it out right now.
It's a hot Dukin of fucking Hollywood.
Yeah,
absolutely. It's burn Hollywood, burn. It's going. It's coming down. That fireball is coming down the hill and burning the Hollywood sign in its way, man. And it's glorious.
It's no opening to fucking Demolition Man. It's just fucking
real quick, Euro's about Ghostbusters Afterlife. He's like, I'm not holding my breath just yet, but it better be good.
Me too. I still have faith in it. They brought Ernie Hudson back. They brought Dan Aykroyd back. I heard, of course, Bill Murray is back. He's wearing the proton pack because he talked about coming back and wearing the proton pack. I truly have faith in it, in this franchise. Even people. Ghostbusters is, like I said, it's on fire than it ever was. People are bringing back the old Kenner toy line. It's back in stores. They got a new toy line. They got stuff on Hallmark. I'm telling you, Ghostbusters is hotter than ever. Like now, it's becoming like Star Wars now because people are going crazy over it. It's the perfect time for a better movie to come back for that franchise because it's gotten hotter than ever now. Just like with Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you a question.
Yeah,
I'm snickering a little bit here, Matt, because I see this comment. Like I'm all the way caught up. What's your thoughts on this?
I like that. You know what's weird is I don't like any of those movies.
Me neither.
Yeah, definitely.
Me
definitely. Yeah. I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Tomorrow War. That scene where he meets his daughter, what did you think?
That scene made the movie for me.
I cried during that fucking scene.
Like you said, it was definitely something. Demolition Man, the deleted scene where he meets his daughter and in the future. I mean, they should do a special edition of Demolition Man and put that scene in because you do see her at the end. You do see her in some clips, but you don't actually see the scene where he actually meets her. It would have been awesome.
Yeah. They cut out 3 of her scenes. They cut out when she was a little girl. They cut out that scene, and then at the end they cut out. It's so weird because it's like you get that scene where stuff's going on about Dahmer and all that, and then it cuts to Stallone going after him in the car, and he puts on his uniform, and you're like, where the fuck did he get his uniform from? It was his daughter gave it back to him because in the beginning of the movie, the deleted scene was, he says, "You have to look after this for me." It's in the comics, and he gives her the hat and the badge, and then she keeps it, and then she brings it to him at the end of the movie, and that's what powers him to become the Demolition Man again and go after Snipes.
And he puts on that hat. He has that classic line, "Say a maniac to catch a maniac."
Yeah.
It's such a great scene, and like when I saw that scene in Tomorrow War, it just fucking.
You know what would have been better?
Just
How
the
you know
way
how
she said
how
her
much
name.
how? I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Like just the way she looks at Chris Pratt and says her name. I was like, "Fuck, that's metal. That's metal."
Oh man, she does.
I'm
She
about to
does.
watch
She,
it.
yeah. I thought. Yeah, I thought it was good. It was a good mixture of Independence Day, The Terminator. What else? What else? I Am Legend.
Yeah,
Aliens. The second
Yeah.
Aliens. And Independence Day. It was a perfect. Don't forget Edge of Tomorrow. Edge of Tomorrow.
yeah.
Edge of Tomorrow. It had a good mixture of all those things. They did a good job. But you know what would have been interesting? Make it even more Demolition Man like.
What's that?
Because in Demolition Man, it had nothing to do with time travel, but because he was cryo, just like with Ripley in Aliens, because she can't go back. John Spartan can't go back. So it would have been awesome if, because at the end of that movie Tomorrow War, or he can, when his daughter died, he couldn't go back to save her. But it would have been interesting that he entered the future and the time machine that got destroyed, he couldn't go back to the past, so he ends up being stuck with his daughter to help her fight more of the monsters. That would have been interesting.
It would be. Is that Scarlett Johansson calling in the back?
Sorry about that. No.
You still there, Wild Man?
Oh.
Uh-oh. Then Scarlett got him.
Fuck you, ScarJo. ScarJo, you hoe. Fuck you.
Real quick to sort of get some questions out, or rapidly if you want to do that. Jim Cornette being over political. Thoughts on that?
I don't even know who that is.
Right back, guys. I'll be right back. You guys go for it.
Have
Hold on.
you played Candy Crush, Wild Man?
I love Candy Crush.
I've never played it. You see the comment 300 Rise that the Empire's trash.
I didn't even see that. Is anybody talking about 300 now? People are, when they bring up Zack Snyder, always bring up the Justice League. You know what? Fuck the Snyder cut. I haven't seen it. I don't care. Don't give a shit. Fuck.
Sean Little talks about so far the box office or Space Jam New Legacy is at 31.70 million. Black Widow's at 26.30 million.
Does it mean they're failing?
I guess.
If it's failing, good, because I've been seeing a lot of people on YouTube saying that these movies are failing. Good.
Matt Singer, he had to leave, but one question he asked, what if Warner Brothers made a dark and gritty Logan style Yosemite Sam movie?
Next fucking question, please.
Scooby-Doo is from Flashflex. Scooby-Doo says, he says Scooby-Doo is way better than CSI.
I agree. I never got into CSI. Never.
Don't know what that means, Jimco. Cobra Kai is a really good tribute to the originals. Okay.
Absolutely. Matt, are you still there? Oh, there you are.
I think I've heard that during production of Indiana Jones 5, Harrison Ford threw out his shoulder, and now he's off production for 8 weeks. Maybe that's a sign.
I didn't get a chance to talk about this. I'm looking forward to this new Indiana Jones, but I have a feeling they might fuck it up. But I've seen some recent photos how it takes place in the 60s. I see that Harrison Ford's body double is there. He's riding a horse, and it goes back to and you see in the Nazis, and you see because this it's going to be about time travel because there's no Nazis in the 60s. And I already heard a rumor. I believe this rumor is true that he's dealing with an artifact that deals with time travel, and it sends him back to time as his younger self, because that's why you see all those dots on his face, because they're trying to de-age him.
That'd be I don't know about that. I was saying that couldn't happen, but I wonder why they would try to de-age him anyway.
Because because they realize that he's getting older. And Harrison Ford, I understand he says he's fit, but you're 78 years old. You're doing your own stunts. You messed up your shoulder. You're not like Sly and Arnold. Sly and Arnold takes care of themselves, man. You gotta think this through. And another thing, I understand people see he's a grump, but you know what? I've been hearing stories. The reason why he acts like that is because he's smoking weed. He's riding on the Pineapple Express. You gotta get your ass off the Pineapple Express. I know you did a movie with Amber Heard, and she was on the Pineapple Express, but she's bad news too. She has a bad. I know you like to smoke bush, but she got a bad bush between your legs. Get the fuck off the Pineapple Express, man. It's not good for you.
Harrison Ford smokes weed.
That's why I heard. That's why I heard why he acts that. Why he acts so grumpy sometimes because he smokes marijuana. It's not because he's grumpy. He's fucking stony. That's why I heard. I heard stories. I've been hearing stories a lot on YouTube. He's a fucking pothead.
So is Indiana stoned?
Exactly. That's why he acts like that. He's a pothead. He's riding on the Pineapple Express, and he needs to get off it.
I hear Matt.
Get the fuck off the Pineapple Express before it gets derailed or crashes like Casey Jones or something like that, please.
Fucking James Franco.
Oh God! Don't get me started with him. Don't get me fucking started with him.
Real quick, Uriel left a comment earlier. I'd rather rewatch Batman and Robin again over The Dark Knight Rises.
Likewise, yeah. I understand why people don't like Batman and Robin, but but I see it as a guilty pleasure just because they kind of went back to the campiness of the '60s TV show, which I like. I understand why people don't like the movie, but as a guilty pleasure sense, I can give it credit for that. I'll definitely watch it over that speaker. Marijuana Jones, that's a good one. That's a good one. It rhymes.
Also, they filmed Batman and Robin here too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you know what? Okay. Say what you will about Batman and Robin, but that fucking pumpkin song rocks.
Oh, that's a great song. That's a great soundtrack.
Yeah, it's a good song. I like that song.
Marijuana Jones in the 1960s bong.
Yeah.
Here we go.
No, that's funny because this movie takes place in the '60s because marijuana was huge back then. So he's at Harrison Ford's at home.
Yeah, he's probably now that he's out for 8 weeks because of his shoulder. He's on that CBD or whatever.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He smoked too much of that weed. It's fucked his cells up. It's fucked his bones up.
That's how he's got that grumbly voice. Like,
exactly, because there are some interviews where he seems normal, but in some interviews he seems so grumpy. It's not because he's just grumpy; he's fucking stony. Get the fuck off the Pineapple Express, man. It's not doing good for you, especially for your fucking shoulder, man.
Stony Hannah Jones. No time for love, Dr. Jones. They should do a fucking short round movie.
I would love to see that. I want to see what the fuck happened to Short. Why couldn't they bring him back? Where is he?
Pretty cool, but you never heard from him again. He was like Indy's son.
Yeah.
He stole the show in that movie a bit.
Yeah, Temple of Doom is my favorite.
He's way better than that Shia LaBeouf.
Oh God.
I agree.
Where the fuck happened? Where the fuck is that guy now?
That means his name means the beef.
LaBeouf. Like in True Grit.
Like a cow, like a bull.
Yes, cancel shit jam out of existence. Cancel LeBron James while you're at it too.
Yeah, I clicked on that. I was like, you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it just because I have nothing to do. Probably what I'm gonna do probably is I like doing this where I listen to audiobook and read at the same time. So I'll probably read the rest of Isaiah's script with the read along at the same time and watch Cosmic Sin in the background at the same time.
I never even heard of Cosmic Sin.
Go see the trailer, Wobby.
I only heard about it today with Brandon Lee too.
Yeah, because it's a different actor. I just found that out from Matt Thomas. There's another actor named Brandon Lee.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Brandon Lee, another actor named Brandon Lee. Get out of
But he's
here.
got a middle name.
You just don't know he's using that to get to the top.
Oh God. And I still can't get over the fact they're a Michael B. Jordan. I'm glad that he added the B, because if he just said Michael Jordan, his career would be over. His career would be gone.
What about this one?
Who's Chris Klein?
He was in the Rollerball remake.
Who remembers that guy? Where the hell is that guy now? Nobody remembers him.
He was in American Pie, right?
Yeah, I remember him. But what is
Oh,
he
yeah.
doing?
Was he Scooby Dooby Dooby Bop Bop Bop? That guy. The
He was in
lacrosse
the
guy?
Rollerball remake.
Yeah, he's a poor man's Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
What about this one? War of the Monsters.
Yeah. Did you guys see that Neil Blomkamp movie trailer?
No, I haven't.
I haven't seen that one, but what happened with him with RoboCop Returns? What the fuck happened with that?
They fucked it up just like Isaiah. You read that script. You know how good that script was.
Yeah,
It was a great script.
yeah. I bet you they got rid of him. They just like I bet you they got rid of him when he was trying to do his Alien movie. He wanted to do that. It's like, fuck you, we're not going to do it. I bet you they did the same thing with him when it came to RoboCop.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
fucking bet you they did.
It was fucking come hole, riddle me come hole
Exactly.
Scott. Who fucked up that fucking thing.
Hollywood's already fucked themselves anyway when it comes since they're doing that shit. They fucked themselves over anyway.
I think I saw that.
I thought I saw like a clip, like a thumbnail.
Yeah. Hi, Sean.
Uriel.
You know what they should? You know what they should incorporate into? This is why I was so mad about Rambo. Like
What's that?
the five movie should be the versus movie. The V. You know, like do something with that.
Who would you
Everybody
have Rambo
comes
face
along.
off against?
You know who? You know, if I could do my dream face off. I'm not talking about Rambo project, but like if I could see Rambo going completely out of the box and fighting someone different right now, you know who it would be?
Who?
In First Blood, in the Stallone version of First Blood, in the 3-hour director's cut, there's a deleted scene where Rambo is, you know, talking to Delmar's mom, you know, and he pulls out the picture. He's like, that's Delmar, you know, that's this person, that's that person. And he goes through every person. And at the end, there's a new Baker team member named Zach, who no one fucking talks about. I would have Zach come back, enemy from the past, and take on Rambo.
That'd be cool.
Absolutely. You know, it should be John Travolta. You know, because you know the character he
Brewer?
played in the script Brewer.
I'd like to see them do a Rambo Brewer movie. I'd like to see James Cameron do it because he wrote it, right?
You know
I'd
what?
like to
You
see
know
him
what?
do
The
it.
way Rambo Last Blood, and you know there's going to be another one. Stallone's not fooling anybody because you know he's at the end. He's like accept him. The way he rides off into the sunset. That's like a classic Western hero going to another adventure. So I could definitely see Rambo teaming up with John Travolta in a movie for sure.
Mhm.
As that character, I like that character. It's sad they didn't put him in, but I'm glad they made Rambo the one-man army that he's popular for.
It's so weird because that's such a great character.
I'll give
You know
credit
what?
to
You
the
know what?
last
You
10
know what
minutes
they
of
should
Rambo 5.
do? You know what they should do? They should take. You know how they did the original Alien 3 script? Did you see the Alien 3 script on YouTube with the comic book? Like it was a
I
real long
totally
book.
agree with you on that.
They should do something like that with the original Rambo 2 script with John Travolta, making like either an audio book or an animated movie.
That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
people just type in James Cameron Rambo 2, and you will read one of the best fucking scripts of your life.
I'm gonna be honest. That's the way it was shot was more exciting than the original movie. I love the original, the second movie, the way it was. Don't get me wrong, but the way it was written with how Brewer gave so much humor to that, it was more exciting than what we got.
I have a development on this that I haven't done yet on Rambo Mania. If you want, I'll tell you right now. It's a big one. It's a big reveal. I was only going to do it next year, but I'll do it very quickly. Because I want to talk about this time travel. But
what, Indiana Jones?
yeah,
confirming what Wildman says. Yeah.
But I saw Julia had written Cobal for you guys out there from Rambo 2.
Yeah.
Had written some stuff about Rambo 2, you know, and working on the film. And I asked her, I said, did you guys ever do that Son of Cobal thing? Because there's a scene from the script and even in another script and from the novelization where Co makes a deal with the spooks to send her brother and her son, because her dad dies, over to America, to California, in exchange for her working for the Vietnamese military. Right? So I asked her, I said, hey, did you ever do this? You know, was this ever on the sides or something? And she says, they never even told her. If you can believe that, that's a big plot point not to tell somebody.
Yeah.
Anyway, on to the time travel.
Are you good? Oh, no, Sean, I guess, was confirming what Wildman said. You there, Wildman?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Wildman.
I think Cobal got him.
Yeah. Or James Cameron. Wildman, you there?
It's like, I'm teaching a master class this week, guys. Fucking James Cameron.
Sean's asking, why do I have a feeling that they might do time travel like how Avengers Endgame did? I hope I'm wrong.
Well, that's the thing with this new He-Man, right? Like, they do time travel, but if they're doing time travel, how come they didn't save the fucking universe to begin with? But anyway, I don't want to get, people riled up on.
I know Flash. Yeah, I know you asked this question earlier, Flash. Sorry, but there are rumors that Shannon Doherty and Alyssa Milano did not get along during Charmed production.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know much about their feud. Maybe Flash, you can tell us about it a little bit. I think Fabio would know. Like, I'm not too familiar with their feud, but we're still here, Sean Little. And right now we got 4 people watching. I guess Wildman wanted to go use the bathroom or something. Or Wildman, you there? Wildman? Let me try this.
It's really long distance, so sometimes there's a little bit of a lag.
I'm going to try. Yeah, I just messaged him. Yeah.
Tactical.
Yeah,
The stealth operation.
Yeah, we saw your Dumb and Dumber comment, Sean Little. Yeah, I thought I saw like a thumbnail of it, but I wasn't sure. I didn't see the video or watched it. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Hey, hang on. I'm doing something right quick. Be right back. Hang on.
Okay. Flash is saying marijuana should not be legal. But I don't take marijuana or use marijuana, so I just looked through Living News. I guess Wildman's got to kick off Matt Damon first.
Matt Damon. Oh yeah. Potatoes. The
Yeah.
Great Potato War of 2021.
Yeah. Gotta get rid of we got 5 people right now watching. For people so far, I mean, from Sean Little, Flash Flex, scrolling up, Jonathan Mills, Mass Singer, Yenko. Thank you guys for dropping in so far. We try to get to every question and comment, but we're still here. What's your dream house?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
You good? Your dream house?
I'm happy on Mars right now.
Yeah, I like where I am.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, send us a link, Sean Little.
A link about what?
Something like let me go back up to that comment.
The Feud? Was it The Feud?
The Dumb and Dumber.
Oh,
like
no, the replica.
Yeah, someone built a replica of the bike. So how longer do you guys want to go?
No,
I'll go
that
for a little
depends. That depends. I want to talk about Tenet right quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just got subscribed with HBO Max, and HBO Max is a really good app and got good movies on there. I saw Tenet, and it was a pretty good movie. It's way better, best thing that Chris Nolan ever done than any of the shitty Dark Knight.
Yeah,
I wanted to see that movie, actually.
I haven't seen it yet.
I was kind of iffy, like, I wasn't going to go back.
I kind of liked, but this one, Tenet, I kind of like because it was about time travel, despite the fact it still had a little bit of that pretentiousness that Chris Nolan is known for. It was kind of like a straightforward action movie, despite the pretentiousness going on with the time travel that Chris Nolan likes to do. But it seemed it was like a straightforward action movie, a little bit of that James Bond type of thing. And I gotta give credit to Denzel Washington's son. What's his name? What's his first name?
John David Washington.
John David Washington.
Yeah, I think.
That was his son.
Yeah.
Wow.
He does a good job. He's not trying to be his father. He's playing his own style into things, which is good. And I'll give credit to Robert Pattinson, despite the fact that I'm not interested in him as Patman or whatever the fuck. But he does a good job in this. I'll give him credit for that. But I don't know about Batman, Patman or whatever. I don't know. I don't fucking know about that shit.
But while you're away, Flash has asked about what are your thoughts on the alleged feud between Alyssa Milano and Shannon Doherty?
Oh my God. I don't. Alyssa Milano, I love you, but what the fuck have you done to yourself? What the fuck have you done to yourself? Come on now. You're better than that. Just like Rocky says, you're better than that. What the fuck have you done to yourself? I watched you in Commando, in my favorite Arnold movie, my favorite action movie, The A's, Who's the Boss? And then you do Charmed with I prefer Shannon Doherty right now because she seems she got her head straight. I always loved Shannon Doherty. I got pissed when they took her off of Charmed. When she left, I never watched that show again. Don't get me started with Rose McGowan either. Don't get me started with her. With her wannabe Alien 3 Ripley shaved head. Don't get me started with her. But Alyssa, I still have hope for you, babe. Get your fucking shit together, please. That's all I'm gonna say.
Still there, Matt?
Yeah, what do you guys think about Clint Eastwood retiring?
He's retiring?
Did they say he's retiring?
Apparently he's done.
Did he talk about? Is there a news report on it?
Oh, it just said a couple of days ago. It just says right here. Clint Eastwood signals the end. Says it's too late to age gracefully anymore.
If that's it, then I'm looking forward to Cry Macho even more. It looks interesting.
Do you think that that's like a deeper message? It seems like a deeper message. You know what I mean? It seems like he's saying something else.
He says Eastwood on Sunday night sent a tweet. I doubt he uses Twitter, but it was rather poignant and so subtly said, I think being able to age gracefully is very important talent. It is too late for me.
But he doesn't actually says it.
Yeah.
It could be true, or he's just saying all that just because he's trying to promote this movie he's coming out. Because sometimes they do that because the celebrities do that. They said they're retiring, and next thing you know, they don't. It's I don't. We'll have to wait till we see it for ourselves.
Yeah, we'll see. I think this upcoming movie will be his last.
We'll see.
Sean here has a question
maybe
here.
Look forward to it even more.
I love women.
Who doesn't
Yeah.
love women?
Women make the world go round. Can't argue with that.
I love all women, especially green women, especially the women in Star Trek. You know, the Orin girls. I like that.
When they had 3 boobs.
Especially them. Yes, I had them too. Sucked all 3 of them.
Here's what Flash wrote.
She moved to Mexico where she had get up from Planet Terror where she had the Gatling gun on her leg and the fucking.
I still haven't seen Planet Terror.
You know what?
No,
you need to stay in Mexico because America's fucking your up right now.
No, Death Proof. That's what I meant. I haven't seen Death Proof yet.
That one's good too.
She was in Planet Terror. Yeah, you didn't see Death Proof. That was the Quentin.
My wife just watched Death Proof like last couple of weeks ago, and that last shot, she was just like, "Yes."
That's it.
Zoe Bell is so good in that movie.
I need to watch it. I think I have.
I'm very impressed by Zoe Bell for how far she's come as a stunt woman to a leading lady. She started out as Xena. She is the real Xena because she does all the shit. Lucy Lawless, she's just the actress. Zoe Bell is the real Xena because she's the one who did all the shit.
And Stallone was supposed to be Stuntman Mike, but he said he didn't want to do it because he had daughters and he didn't want them to watch movies of their dad killing cars.
Oh, Carl, come on,
That would be cool though.
You did it. You still doing. You did the Expendables. You did Rambo 4. You did a Rambo Last Blood. What the fuck are you talking about? And you put these some fucking Twilight twerp in Expendables 3 for your fucking daughters. And look what that movie got you.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
now it's fucking King Shark.
Like to see Stallone in that movie, like that would have been like the one villain role, right?
Yeah, that would have been awesome. And I'm looking forward to his voice as King Shark. What happened to the Samaritan? What's going on with that? I want to see that. Is it coming out?
No clue and no desire. They
Why?
fucking destroy. Well, they first I don't like how they changed every fucking character. Like I don't like they took the whole spirit out of the fucking movie. They took what you wanted to go see that movie. They took it away from you before you could go see the movie. So, I love you, Sly. I love, the guy, I can't remember, Braggy Shrew. I love the Samaritan, but even this version of the Samaritan I love, because there's 3 or 4 different versions. But I can't, no, they took the whole flavor right out of the fucking project before it even, I don't know. I can't.
Now I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Now I'm nervous.
You should be.
Now I'm fucking nervous. You know what he said? You know what he even said? Gran Torino was his last movie. Look at that. I still haven't gotten over the fact that
Dirty
he
Harry.
changed Gran Torino. It was supposed to be Dirty Harry 6, but he fucking changed it. I still can't get over that.
Jesse fucking the body, the brain, the mind, Ventura. I
definitely prefer Jesse Ventura over Alex Jones.
Conspiracy theory with
Yes,
Jesse.
I love it. I love it.
I haven't seen one episode.
I love it.
That's a good show.
No
Well,
pain,
maybe
no gain.
you guys want to go for like maybe 15 or so minutes?
Yeah, sure.
15, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
So apparently there's a Baby Shark movie happening.
Well,
Just
in time for Shark Week.
Yeah.
Baby Shark?
Well, now you got me thinking. What are your thoughts on I don't know if Wildman saw the Jackass Forever trailer?
I have not seen that, but I'm looking forward to. I love Jackass. I'm looking forward to see how that's going to be.
That should be interesting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. I've always loved Jackass. I'm looking forward to see how it's going to be.
I agree with you, baby. Flash. I agree with that.
Yeah, but it looks fun. Let's see what else is out there.
Did
You know what?
see
Jesse Ventura should be president. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. for sure. He's. I don't want to say anything because YouTube is gonna be a little fucking bitch about everything, but
Hey, fine.
like he's fucking great. He actually thinks like a regular human being and not with his wallet. I like that.
He's a veteran. He's a war hero. He's a Navy SEAL.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess Sean Little's still talking about that thing, that Dumb and Dumber.
I like Daily Motion. I'm surprised. I'm glad someone mentioned Daily Motion because I started out when I first did YouTube. I did Daily Motion. Daily Motion is a good site too.
Old school.
That'd been fun.
Yeah.
I would see that. I could see that. I would love to see that. Adam Sandler needs a better movie anyway.
Hey, Scotty.
Retro Scotty. Beat me up,
Yeah.
Scotty.
Scotty, we've been talking. How long have we been talking up here?
An hour and 10 minutes and 33 seconds.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So I don't know how much longer we'll go, Scotty, but we're gonna get
Scotty's here now, so Scotty, you should jump in, guy.
If you want
Where
to.
is Scotty?
Scotty, if you feel free to jump in.
I'll stick around for another half hour if Scotty jumps.
Oh yeah, I'll stick around a little bit longer if he wants to jump in.
Likewise.
Yeah, he probably won't. I think he's taking care of his wife now, so that's more important. Because he would have to give all his time.
What's wrong with his wife? What's wrong with his wife?
I don't know. I think she had seizures or something, and he had to.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he got her on medical marijuana, and it saved her life, and it saved it saved him a lot of stress. So, yeah.
Okay, conspiracy theory. Jesse Ventura's on Daily Motion. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's a great show, Sean. It's a great show. And I was really mad that they fucked him over with that. And then, he went out to Russia and then now Mexico. And I think he had a new show in Russia for a while. I'm not sure.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Question for
I
you.
hope he didn't run into Steven Seagal while he was there.
My favorite is Me, Myself, and Irene.
I like that one.
That's
Yeah,
my favorite.
Ace Ventura, I would say.
I have to say Liar Liar. Liar Liar is my favorite. I love Liar Liar.
That's a great one.
Mm. Truman Show.
That's another great one.
I like Truman Show. The Mask.
Let's see. I haven't seen that.
No.
Simply Acquired. But yeah, we're caught up on the comments, so. But this has been fun, though. I'm glad Matt was able to get in here and join us.
Oh, anytime. I think what next time is what? Lethal Weapon 5? Are we going to tease Lethal Weapon or?
Yeah, I would like. Okay, Scotty says send a link.
Oh.
Okay. Let me see here. All right.
We're getting ready to beam you up, Scotty.
Yeah. Let me see here. I'm gonna shoot it to you, Scotty. What am I doing? Okay. I had to think for a second what I was doing. Okay. All right. I'm working on it. Let's see here. What are your thoughts on Men in Black?
I love Men in Black. I don't know if it's forgotten, but it's so iconic. I love Men. It was like Ghostbusters with aliens. You know what? That's another way how they can bring Ghostbusters in. They should do a Ghostbusters Men in Black crossover movie. That would be awesome. Epic.
I want to go back and read those old Men in Black comics. I like Men in Black. I like how they ended it too, and I like before the new one, and
God.
yeah, I'd really like to go back and explore those comics because at one point I was going to review all of the original Men in Black comics.
That'd be cool. Have a good night, Bobby.
I heard that
Hi, Bobby.
I heard that they might do another one, a reboot with Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones back.
Wow,
I hope
that'd be
not.
cool.
Tom Lee Jones. How old is Tom Lee Jones now?
He's older now.
Yeah.
Speaking of, speaking of conspiracy theory and the fact that Richard Donner had just passed away, did any of you like that movie?
Which one?
Conspiracy Theory.
Yeah, I saw that in the theater.
Wow.
I couldn't really get into it. It seemed okay in the beginning, but then that twist happened and it just got me out of it. I didn't.
Mind you, I've only seen it that one time in the theater. I've never seen it again.
It's a solid movie.
It's okay in the beginning, but the next half, I just couldn't get into it.
You know what movie I'm looking for? I Love Trouble.
Oh, that's a good movie. That's a very underrated movie. Nick Nolte and Julia Roberts. Very forgotten, underrated movie.
Chicago.
I Love Trouble.
Yeah.
Nick Nolte and Julia Roberts.
Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins. That's his dad's band. Chicago.
Okay, I haven't heard of that one. Men in Black 2 was a guilty pleasure. Not as great as the first one.
I didn't mind Men in Black 2. I loved Laura Flynn Boyle. What the fuck happened to her?
Who?
Laura Flynn Boyle.
Oh yeah, wherever. Yeah.
She got some plastic surgery done. She messed up her face. I hate when celebrities do that. You were beautiful. Why did you have to do that? Why did you have to Nick tuck yourself? Come on.
Hey, guess what? We got Scotty in the house.
All right, baby cakes.
Getting ready to add him. Ready?
All right.
All right, here we go. Hey.
Greetings.
What's up? You were expecting me to bring you up? Sadly, that's not going to happen.
How's it going, Scotty?
It's been a busy 3 days. I've just been working really on my car, actually, believe it or not.
No problem. Hey, everybody, people in the chat, this is Retro Scotty. Great guy.
Nice to meet you.
Hi,
Nice to
Scotty.
meet you too. Wildmanbeyond and Matt.
People in the live chat. I know people in the live chat, like me and Scotty haven't done a lot of collabs, but we've been meaning to get up on live StreamYard here, so.
Yeah, you did join me for that back-to-back watch party, the movie with Michael Rooker.
Oh yeah.
What movie was that? What movie was that?
It was like a low-budget type of made-for-TV film with Michael Rooker. You also had the other guy's Ryo Ishbashi, but then you also had Daniel Harris, who plays Michael Rooker's daughter, and what's his face? John Laughlin's also in it.
What's it called?
Back-to-back. It's also called Back-to-Back American Yakuza 2. Because apparently Ryo Ishbashi was in the first one, but that one actually had Viggo Mortensen. I don't know if Ryo's character was the same guy or not as the sequel name only, but I think it was kind of its own thing.
Okay.
Wow.
I need to check that out. Thank you.
You can actually watch it for Tubi for free.
I love Tubi.
They
Here you go,
also
Scotty.
have Deadly Takeover with Jeff Speakman. Even though it's Deadly Outbreak, they have it on Tubi for free. I think it's like a 7.
Like I said, speaking of Jeff Speakman, that guy deserves a time. He needs to be on Cobra Kai.
We should
deserves
do a
another
fucking
chance.
Jeff
Yes, I'll say
Speakman.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should
I was
do
going
a Jeff
to
Speakman
ask you, what's this guy's name? The one about Alyssa Milano. Well, I didn't know there was a feud. I had no idea, but knowing Melissa Milano, I'm not surprised.
What were you saying, Matt?
Oh, like we should do a Jeff Speakman marathon, man.
That'd be great.
I'll be there. I love that guy. It's same thing with Cynthia Rothrock as well. That woman has been fucked over for years. She needs to be on Cobra Kai as well. Scotty, are you a fan of Cobra Kai?
I actually haven't watched a whole lot of episodes of it, but I probably should.
Oh, you gotta check it out, man. I'm telling you.
I mean, I watched the first two
like
when they were
crazy.
for free, but now that it's on Netflix, maybe I might give it a watch or something.
Trust me, you'll love it.
Yeah, I know that Terry Silver's going to be involved in season 4 somehow or another. So,
Have you seen the original Karate Kid films?
oh yeah, I have them on Blu-ray. Oh, I think I have 4 of them on Blu-ray or 3. I can't remember. I know I have them on Blu-ray.
You have all the first 4 movies?
Yeah, I just don't have the one with Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith, or is it actually Jaden Smith now?
You mean the Kung Fu Kid?
Yeah.
Exactly, Kung Fu Kid. That was not the Karate Kid. It was Kung Fu Kid for sure. That was a different breed.
Oh, so you're not a fan of Jaden Smith, Wildman?
You know, I'm not. Yeah, I know that. Jackie Chan, he needs better work. He needs a better whatever. He needs to be on Cobra Kai. Maybe that'll help him out.
Yeah. Here's a question for you guys.
Oh, that's a good one. My favorite movie with Michael Rooker as a hero is definitely Cliffhanger. Season's over, asshole. And the villain, I'm sure you guys know this movie with Al Pacino. You ever seen Sea of Love?
I've heard of it. I think I've heard of it. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of it. Like that movie. That movie came out in 1989. It was Al Pacino's first movie after doing Scarface because he took a few years off of acting. And Sea of Love was like his big comeback after Scarface because he took a few years off. He booked, and it's a very neo noir kind of thrill because they're trying to cast this killer, and John Goodman, he played his partner, and Ellen Barkin, she is so fucking hot and sexy in that movie. Yeah, definitely like the little jazz scene when they're in that little store or something for a bit. Jazz little music there.
What about you, Matt?
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, what like
hero
of villains?
I like him. I like him when he's in the in between. You know, one of the big disservices was when they had like Disney promotion for Guardians of the Galaxy, and everybody kept on saying Tango and Cash reunion. We all know the real reunion was Cliffhanger reunion there.
Yeah,
Cliffhanger reunion. And speaking of Cobra Kai, like I said, I like how Johnny brought up the Tango and Cash reference. I like that.
And the other guy, the Hawk guy, brought up over the top.
Oh yeah. And of course, Johnny brought up Iron Eagle because Eagle Fang. Because remember he was watching Iron Eagle. That was his inspiration for Eagle Fang. He watched Iron Eagle. He was a fan of Iron Eagle.
What are you talking about?
Johnny in Cobra Kai.
He was a fan of Iron Eagle?
Johnny Lawrence was a fan of Iron Eagle. That's why he named his karate dojo Eagle Fang, because he was a fan of. If you go back on the first season, he was watching that movie. He's a fan of that movie.
Wow.
What do you guys think about this comment?
Yeah, more than likely.
I prefer him retiring than Clint Eastwood right now.
Yeah.
Like you said, John, he should do some food videos, some sandwich videos.
He was supposed to do an
Remember
event in
that
California.
Popeyes chicken sandwich that you did? You should do chicken sandwiches or something like that.
You know what? It's funny you mentioned
belly,
that.
Right?
You know what? It's funny you mentioned they
My
mentioned
life's I think it was Seagal.
It's funny you mentioned It's funny I mentioned Cobra Kai and Steve Seagal because you look at Thomas Ian Griffith as Terry Silver in the first movie. Do you think that character was modeled after Steven Seagal?
A little bit. You know what? I always got him crossover with the guy from The Crow there, Michael Wincott.
Oh, Michael Wincott. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Terry Silver is old and he's thin. He can kick the shit out of Steven Seagal now, and he still has that silver ponytail.
Yeah, probably so.
Looks like you won the Oscars.
That's a good one.
Are you talking about was it Hard to Kill? Sean says they have a movie that has this quote: "Give me, give me, give me. I need."
What about Bob? What about Bob?
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. Someone actually just did a reaction to that film. It's called Popcorn something. This lady, she actually did a little reaction to Hunt for Red October.
Mm-hmm.
And then she did one for that What About Bob film just recently.
I love What About Bob. I have to say that's my favorite Bill Murray movie outside of Ghostbusters.
Mm-hmm.
I love Richard Dreyfuss. I love Richard Dreyfuss. He's still working. He's still hanging in there. Is good. He's like 69 years old. He's still working. He's still hanging in there.
Is this true? This comment here?
I don't know about that.
You know what? He did a song. There was an interview with him where he did a song called "Look at My Ass." It was a blues song. It was one of those blues songs. He did an interview.
Did the crowd warm up to that?
He did it was a blues song. He said, "Look at my ass."
That's a fucking Ted Sutton blues. That is.
No one wants to look at your ass, and no one wants to look at your cum hole, Steven. Please. No one.
Or the stink hole.
Yeah. Has a fucking ponytail hanging out of it.
Oh my God.
I think even Terry
that's his butt plug.
destroy Seagal for sure.
That's his butt plug with a ponytail hanging out.
Oh, look what I started.
I know, right? Yeah, I agree, Jonathan Mills.
I didn't completely hate it. It was a step down for sure.
I prefer Fight the Future than I Want to Believe. Fight the Future.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's classic X-Files right there. So
yeah, that's a fucking movie.
I know a lot of people say Stranger Things is better than X-Files. A lot of people say Stranger Things is like X-Files.
As much as I like Stranger Things, no.
Man.
It's strangely enough, the Blu-ray of X-Files Fight the Future, even though it did very well, it's hard to find. Especially now.
I remember when the action figures for that movie came out. I bought them. I bought the Mulder and Scully with the action figures. I remember.
I think I have.
I got the conspiracy books, and I haven't reviewed them yet. Like they do, it's like Mulder, Scully, then the Lone Gunman. They wrap it up with Mulder and Scully at the end, but I think there's like Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, The Crow, and Transformers.
That's pretty cool.
You've heard of Audible, right? You know that audio book store where sometimes they create their own original content. There is an X-Files audio book where it has David Duchovny, and Julie Anderson come back as Mulder and Scully doing their voices.
This was a gift. Wow. Speaking of,
that's cool.
Oh,
X-Files. It's like I don't know much about it, but I mean it was a gift. So. Man.
Yeah, but X-Files, whatever happened with that, are they going to do another season of that after that finale? What's going on with that?
I think that's it.
I hope so.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
That don't get me started on that revival.
They need like one more movie and then that's it, you know.
Yeah, just focus on doing movies. They shouldn't have done a series. They should have made instead of 6 episodes, they should have made that a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just like how Star Trek went on from TV to the big screen. They should have kept it with that.
There was a couple of good episodes in the revival, but just wasn't enough.
The Were Monster was really good.
I love the Were Monster one. I love the Were Monster.
I love that fucking one.
Did y'all like season 11 better than season 10?
I haven't watched season. I started watching it. I'm one episode off of finishing the 10.
Okay.
I enjoyed the season. I enjoyed the season when it started adding humor when Mulder and Scully got trapped into that video game.
Yeah.
And they had the one where they went to Hollywood that season. I love that season when they got trapped into that video game and they went to Hollywood.
The one episode I remember from the last season is when there wasn't a lot of dialogue in the episode, but it was about sort of the rise of technology and being so dependent on. The episode title had a funny name to it. It's a bunch of like symbols and stuff.
And I love the one where they did that crossover with cops. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I remember they did that.
Because that was the time the Blair Witch Project came out, and they said, "Well, no, why don't we do something like this?"
If I can find the name of that episode in the last season, there you go. I found it. Yeah, here we go. I put it in the. That was the name of the episode.
Oh,
wow.
But of course, the other episode I liked was the black and white one where they had like Cher singing at the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I remember that one. Walking on Memphis. I like that one. Elizabeth Moss was on that episode. You know, she's known for The Handmaid's Tale. You know, she's in Illinois shooting a Hulu series for Hulu. I worked on there as an extra. I met her.
Really?
That's cool.
Mhm.
What was she
Yeah,
like?
she's
That's
very
awesome.
cool. She's very cool. Very cool lady. She's known for playing these serious roles, but in reality, she's kind of a dork. You can go on interviews. She's just a normal girly dork.
My
That's
wife is watching all those Handmaid's Tale now.
What about this comment? I like Buffy.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Probably.
I'm gonna be honest. I prefer Buffy than X Files. Actually, I'm gonna be honest.
Dun. Well, Buffy's gonna be
Pin
Tila
drop.
this Friday. Dun.
Never heard of that person.
And speaking of Buffy, the original Buffy herself, Christy Swanson, she's on Cameo now.
Yeah.
That's cool. Alexander Nevsky.
Not sure. Not sure. Genghis Khan. Can you imagine that? Fucking.
Well, in the Bill and Ted movie.
Oh God. Are you familiar with this actor? I don't know if I can copy the link. No.
What's the actor? What's the actor?
He sent like a link, but I don't think I can
Oh.
copy and paste. But so I mean,
Genghis Khan, man, imagine that. Imagine Steven Seagal trying to do Genghis Khan. I don't know. You know how he would have to do it
You know-
without talking. You know?
I bet you would play Shu Wong Kong in The Shadow. Can you imagine him in The Shadow? Him and Alec Baldwin going at it?
Yeah.
so Harvey Weinstein's looking at 140 years.
Good.
He should get life. He should get more than that. He should get 1,000.
He's
1,000
gonna
light
fucking
years.
die.
There's the last comment.
I
we got.
agree with you, Mr. Mills, and I'm the most Rambo person you will ever be. in your
Likewise,
life.
same here. Same here. Same here.
Yeah. You know, what's your,
But you know what? They're giving Rambo justice for the Mortal Kombat game and that Call of Duty 80s
Yeah.
action film, him and John McClane together. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
what's your feelings on Rainbow 5, Scotty?
Rambo. I wouldn't say it's the worst, but it's definitely my least favorite of the films. Some actually, I know one person actually said that they didn't like Rambo 3, but they liked Rambo 5. So
Rambo 3 is my favorite. I
Yeah.
don't get why that movie gets a lot of shit. I don't fucking get it. I don't get why Rambo 3 gets a lot. Rambo 3 is my favorite. I don't get it.
What about this one?
Power Girl.
I definitely have to go with Jessica Rabbit.
I was thinking that, but I'm trying to think of one cartoon.
She's a better fucking redhead than Scarlett Johansson. I'll tell you that.
Oh man, I have to think about that one.
I'm trying to think of there was one that I really wanted to bang that was such a good looking cartoon. It surprisingly wasn't just Rabbit. I've had a bit of
I
a
really
long
like
day, so.
Velma.
I would
Velma.
date Power Girl.
I'll say it, Velma.
Velma?
Linda Car-
in Louise.
yeah, Linda Cardellini.
Yeah, she was really good.
But I mean, if I had to go with animated, sure.
She's such a great actress too. Or like
I
such
love
a great actress.
I love Linda Carly. She's gorgeous. The first time I saw her was that Twilight Zone reboot they did in 2000. It was
Lola
an
Bunny.
episode with her and Method Man. It was pretty good.
Freaks and Geeks.
F the bonus.
Oh, Why Dead or Alive, my favorite movie. Wrecker Howard, may rest in peace. That's a good movie. Fuck the boy. He put the grenade
Wanted
in.
Dead or Alive. Yep.
Yeah.
He put the grenade. He put the grenade in Gene Simmons' mouth. He says, "Fuck the bones." He blows his head off. Oh man,
I haven't seen that one.
check it out. Badass Wrecker Howard movie.
You'll definitely like it, John. There is some action sequences, but I wouldn't say it's a complete action film. It's more of
It
like
reminded me a lot of Invasion USA because the story was so similar. It reminded me a lot of Invasion USA a bit.
nice. I haven't even seen Invasion USA, so
That's a good one. Bill and Ted 3.
I have not seen it.
And if you guys, Matt, Scotty, have you seen Bill and Ted 3?
Yep, I just
I
saw
have
it.
not.
recently.
Don't get me started. I admit, when that first came out, I got hooked into it, and then I'm like, what was I thinking?
It feels like they didn't back them far enough. Like, it feels like they had something, but they couldn't make it. Like, they couldn't go all the. Like it feels like they were limited. It feels like they wanted to go somewhere, but they just couldn't. Like, they had to work with what they had. I don't know, because there's a lot of great things about it, but there's a lot of horrible things about it.
Yeah, like that damn robot that wouldn't shut up.
I still don't know what the fucking deal is with the robot. Who was that? It's like, who is this fucking guy?
Was that in Bill and Ted?
Yeah, Bill and Ted 3. The what's the name of that robot?
You know what I hate is fucking Amazon, because Amazon had it for free, 1 and 2 for free, and then the next day fucking the third one came out, and then they were no longer for free, and they only just became free again. And I was like, you fucking asshole.
I guess I wouldn't say she's my favorite, but I would say maybe April O'Neil might be a good cartoon hot character, I guess.
Sure, why not?
Do you see the way they show her ass in that yellow suit? They always show her ass in a so beautifully. Talk about bootylicious.
Oh, the heavy metal girl.
Oh yeah,
Jim. You talk about Jim. You talk
heavy
about
metal.
Jim?
Yeah, that's probably the ones that gave me an instant heart.
I'm gonna tell you. Let me run one down for you too. She's not a cartoon, but she's kind of a. I want to know your thoughts, because she's kind of hot. What about Greta Gremlin, the female Gremlin from Gremlins 2?
I know a couple of girls who look like that.
I'd fuck the shit out of her. She's
Well, I'll definitely fuck the shit out of the cartoon characters from Heavy Metal, that's for sure. Nice bust size, yeah. Give them a good old T-fuck, so yeah.
That was a great movie, Heavy Metal, man. They don't make it much better.
The first Heavy Metal was better. I love the first.
Yeah, that movie's now probably 40 years old now, because it came out in '81.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The second one was made right down the street from me, like literally, like
really
4 blocks from me. Yeah.
Daphne, Scooby Doo.
Oh yes,
man. So we've got 7 people watching. No comments yet. Maybe we're caught up though.
Yeah, actually, I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna. I actually worked on my car, like I said, and I've been working on it for several days. I was trying to do the typical, change the transmission fluid, gasket, and filter, and I thought I did all that. Apparently, I didn't have the gasket on right on Monday, so yeah, I drained it all out, and then eventually next day try to, get that taken care of. Because I thought I should call somebody, but I pulled myself together and said, you know what, I gotta do this and see if I can do it, and I managed to actually do it. Then I come to find out that apparently the transmission plug, because someone else worked on it, I guess they must have stripped it out or something, because I had glue on there, and when I put the new fluid in there again, it leaked, and luckily I preserved that and managed to find a plug, and then come to find out that I had to fix the threads in the transmission pan. But luckily, it's always good to have a little what you call it? It's a rethreading kit that I use, and I fixed it, and it's done. And did a couple other things today, like get the transmission, not power steering fluid, and then I got the engine mount replaced. And it took a little bit of time, but I got it done. So
that's cool.
It's a way day for me.
Yeah, that's got to be horrible. Like all the troubleshooting. One thing,
troubleshoot. Well, I wouldn't say troubleshooting. I figured I needed to change the oil, and I figured I needed to change the mount, mainly because it has a lot of miles on it. It has over 230,000 on it. So yeah.
Oh wow.
As far as I know, the engine mount that engine mount has never been changed, and while it didn't move a whole lot. It moved a little bit. The new one doesn't move at all. So I figured I might as well replace it, because I have all the other engine mounts replaced as well. So yeah.
For fun, say quotes from the movie Joe Dirt.
I have not seen Joe Dirt. I have to see that. I love
Life's a Dirt.
David
Spade.
Spade.
Something like that.
I love David Spade.
Life's a Garden, dig it. That's the only
He actually, David Spade is actually hosting a show on Netflix called Netflix After Party, where he talks about original shows on Netflix. His first episode was Cobra Kai. It's on YouTube. I'll send you the link later. The
Okay.
first episode was about Cobra Kai, and he was the host. He had the people on. Yeah, Elizabeth Shue on there.
That's cool.
Speaking of Joe Dirt, there was the second one. I'm pretty sure that's still better than Bill and Ted 3, right?
I haven't seen it, so I can't say, but I heard it's pretty.
For those who've seen Bill and Ted 3, which would you? I have a question for y'all. What would you watch? Joe Dirt 2 or Bill and Ted 3?
I watched Bill and Ted 3, unfortunately.
I mean, what would you rather watch?
I haven't seen any of them, so maybe I'll have to go with Bill and Ted 3. Maybe.
What's your dream car?
Red Corvette.
Lada.
Is it not a
Maybe a Mustang, I guess.
Yeah, Mustang's nice too. I like the Lada. But I really do love Mustangs. Like, wow.
There's always a
give
dream
me
of
the
mine to have a
John
red
Wick-style
Corvette, just
Mustang or
like
something.
even Prince sang about it. Little red Corvette.
Thoughts on Neverland?
Is that a TV show on Peter Pan?
I guess.
I wouldn't know.
The best one was Hook. Remember Hook?
I love Hook. That's a very
Fuck,
underrated
yes.
movie. That is my favorite Peter Pan movie. I don't know why that movie got shit on.
I heard today that Robin Williams told the directors not to tell anybody what their script thing was for who was going to get the sword. That he was just going to pass the sword on to anyone. So all the kids were in great anticipation of the sword handover. That's
I
a
didn't
pretty
know
cool
about that.
one.
You know who was the original choice for Peter Pan before Robin Williams, right?
No.
Who was
Michael Jackson.
Wow. Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Because he called his ranch Neverland because he talked about how he could relate to Peter Pan, how he brought a lot of kids to his house, and Steven Spielberg, he got pissed at Steven Spielberg for not putting him in it.
Spielberg was like, no music
Speaking of-
this time.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know if it would
Yeah,
work.
me either.
Those kids, those guys fucking lied. They fucking
Yeah.
lied.
I don't know if I believe all that stuff about it today.
They lied.
I'm not watching it.
It's hard to say.
I'd rather watch Bill and Ted 3 than Dumb and Dumber 2, Uriel.
I haven't seen any of the Dumb and Dumber movies after the first one. I have not seen them.
Me either. I just watched the first one.
God.
Pretty bird. Pretty bird.
Ooh. But what do you think would it go on for like maybe 10 more minutes or so?
Yeah, 10 more
I
minutes.
know Scotty just jumped in, but yeah, we've been going.
We're at
These
an hour and
couple
42
hours.
So
minutes.
Scotty, let me ask you, what are your thoughts on this new Indiana Jones?
Oh yeah. Let's do that.
I'll be right back, guys. You guys keep going.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a feeling that Kathleen Kennedy's going to fuck it up.
No surprise.
Yeah, that's why when Ford got injured, I hope that would at least delay it. I'm not wishing anything on Ford, but I was hoping that maybe they would cancel production, wait till her contract ends, and then resume, and then maybe, go with a different script and reshoot it. Especially since she's going to push for this new female
Why
character.
the fuck haven't they fired her already? They talk about they would fire her. Why the fuck haven't they fired her?
I think
already?
they're waiting till her contract ends, and I don't know when it's probably ending in several months. I don't remember when, but they should not have renewed her contract. They should have they could have actually done a much better job on Rise of Skywalker, had her contract ended. And she wouldn't have.
They shouldn't have
and she
given her
wouldn't
a
have to
contract in the first place.
Marisu.
What about the thing of it? The story being about time travel.
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I mean, it sounds like an interesting concept, but I just don't like because from what I've heard, something happens to Indy or something, and she apparently interacts with like a younger version of himself. So I don't know what's going to happen on that.
I heard that older Indy finds the artifact and it takes him back in time in the body of his younger self.
I agree, Sean Little.
More like negative something in
Have faith.
Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah. Oh, Mark Wahlberg plays the villain on Uncharted.
That's funny.
Don't get me started with him.
I just saw a new promo for his movie called Joe Bell. I think it's some kind of drama or something.
No. There's another movie he's in Infinite. That looks interesting.
Oh yeah, I've heard. Steven Spielberg left because it was mainly because of Kathleen Kennedy and what she was doing, and he was like, "Nope, I ain't gonna direct your fucking movie."
I don't blame him.
Yeah. Is it?
Someone needs to get involved and take away and say, "Be gone, bitch! Don't fuck off and do your own shit. Not try to ruin our fucking franchises."
And shove your wokeness down someone else's cum hole for sure.
Yeah.
Well, Wildman mentioned something earlier that I had know nothing about. That apparently Harrison Ford likes to get stoned. I don't know if you read that before, Scotty, or he likes the Mary Jane.
I can't remember if he did. I don't know if I ever read that, but that's interesting.
That's why he acts so grumpy on interviews, because he's in the Pineapple Express. He's not grumpy. He's just stony. He's a fucking pothead.
He can't stay off the weed, as Stephen A. Smith would say.
3 theories for Indiana Jones 5.
Yeah, passing the torch to a female.
I can't stand. I can't. Oh God! Please. It's like the same stuff with James Bond. Please, enough of this passing torch. Well, crap. Please.
Man.
But don't forget. Antonio Banderas has just been at it.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and it's probably going to be all the above for what Sean Little said.
He what?
It's probably going to be all the above with what Sean Little said.
Yeah, I agree. But I guess Matt would use the bathroom or something.
Back.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm
But
back.
let me see what's out there. Movie news. Not too much.
What were you saying, Scott? What were you saying, Scotty? You freeze there.
What's going on?
What you freeze? What did you say? The screen for you were saying something about Antonio Banderas and Indiana Jones.
I forgot that he was even. I didn't say anything about Antonio Banderas. That should be.
He just got at it. He was just at it.
Shrek 5.
Oh God! Enough with Shrek already. Shrek is old news. Please.
Yeah, it probably ran its course, but hey, at least it's not Medea movies, right?
Hey, did you see that one? Yeah. That Finn movie it was like a knockoff Shrek, and it had like Princess Ogre dies in this film on the cover, like it's all messed up looking. I think it was called Ogre.
Ogre.
That sounds like the character from Revenge of the Nerds. You know, nerds. It's not that character. The ogre. That sounds like that character from Revenge of the Nerds.
I've enjoyed his cameos. Donald Gibb. He makes cameos. They're fun.
Oh,
He calls everybody a nerd and stuff like that. And
I love that guy. Of course, he's also known for Bloodsport, of course.
Bloodsport, yeah. Didn't he have a small part in Hancock?
I think so. He's on Cameo too. He's on Cameo as well.
Yeah. But I guess if you guys want to wrap it up here.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we're going to do this again. This was a lot of fun. And the next time, Scotty, if you want to get in early or, I'll let you know.
All right.
'Cause I think we can
This is my first time. I'll definitely check out your channel.
Yeah.
How many people can we have in here? Like up to 6, right?
Yeah, 6 people.
Good Lord.
They mentioned 10. I think they mentioned 10. I remember hearing the number 10 somewhere.
Yeah,
Don't you get Fabio and
premium
TJ Darwin
StreamYard or
on
something?
here?
Don't you have to get the premium StreamYard or something? I think, or is
Yeah, it's like $25 a month if you want like up to 10 people, and you can go as long as you want
Awesome.
for free. I mean, I think you got to deal with the watermark with the duck on top, and you get 20 hours a month. 6 people is the limit.
I like the duck.
Yeah, it's fun, man. We're gonna do more of these.
Absolutely. I'm glad to do another one again with you guys. Despite how
Yeah.
I've been
Oh yeah.
on hiatus for a while, but it's good to be back.
You guys
Yeah.
are gonna like. You guys are.
I
gonna
know on
like-
mine, I bought the StreamYard and I can do as much as I want for as long as I want. So yeah, if y'all want to stream,
Yeah, I'm about to upgrade because I want to do more of these and not run out of 20 hours a month.
yeah, not around 20 hours. That's how it was. 20 hours per month, if you did it that way.
But thank you guys, Wildman, Matt Thomas, Scotty. Thank you for joining in,
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
and everybody out there. Thank you for sticking around. And this was a lot of fun. And like I said, next time, Scotty, I'll give you a heads up, and
Sure.
we'll
that's
do
cool.
a 4-way.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that should be fun.
All right, guys.
All right.
See you in the stars.
See ya.